Oh, okay, well we're back and I'm really staring this bitch down, aren't I? Oh, you broke eye contact! Or at least she did for a second. I fucking win. Do I ever blink? That's pretty fucking scary, I'm not gonna lie. Right, you look really cool. Why aren't you in any way important? Oh, here's Tan, I believe, or just another Solarian. Oh, just another Solarian? Damn, I want to meet the cool people. It's strange, they're not really talking. Like in the original trilogy, basically everyone would have something to say, right? Here, maybe not so much. Let's have a little look at where we're going. What might you be? Well, we've got to go there eventually anyway, so I mean, it's not exactly an issue if we just keep searching around. Oh no!
Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to
Did I accidentally do the main quest?
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
This dude does trust us, doesn't he? About time.
I'm starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end,
alright, Tan, I can appreciate that.
Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Kett. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
Eos.
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it.
He's got a fake German accent and it's so cute.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets
I mean, I'm
on
sure
people
the other
is part
arcs
of
will
my
arrive
job.
eventually.
Some of them pay off. Others...
Don't fucking play games with me, buddy.
You need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed in being the
damn!
Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
Okay, I like that. He beat us there.
Now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about
We
that.
definitely should do that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam load on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
I mean, you better be. I deal with that on a fucking daily basis. That's just called tinnitus, my friend. Right, let's see what we got going
You
on.
may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I don't know why we don't like this guy.
I didn't know him very well.
We were nice to
although
each other
I
in the
understand
initial
he played a key
exchange.
role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
I can't just be like I'm the badass who's going to save everything all the time. I want to know what happened.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I do want to know everything. Tell me what you
As
do,
director
buddy.
of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me. They don't see me as the rightful successor.
Why the
What's
doubt?
the problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope
She
to
died,
mimic.
huh?
She and
Or
her
is she
inner
just not
circle
here?
perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the
No
exiles.
way! Oh,
some
shit.
never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
You're an accountant. This motherfucker's an accountant, and he now leads the entire thing. We're fucked. We might as well just stop playing here. Hey, that's the end of the series. I really hope you guys enjoyed. That was fucking amazing, wasn't it? No, shut up. Let's do this. Revenue management?
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the Initiative and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new
Well
worlds,
done.
my authority can ensure that you do.
Right.
I'm sure no
Sorry.
Solarian would want to be a fucking accountant, considering they only live like 40 years anyway. Alright, what
How
do
does
I mean by
anything get
gridlock?
done?
In theory,
Ah,
Kesh
because there's
handles
no
the
leader,
Nexus's
right, okay.
physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
I'm sure, but at least we're getting on now. Tell me your opinion of the Andromeda
What more can you
Initiative.
tell me about the Initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever
That's a
attempted.
worrying question
No
for
one
the
had ventured
Pathfinder to
beyond the
ask.
Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
This dude has a lot of things we can ask.
It looks like a
alien
melting pot
species.
around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them.
Alone!
Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Still, though? I mean, come on. I thought I fixed all that. Okay, I really didn't fix all that. I sort of cast the Solarians aside in 3, but goddamn. Okay, dislike for Krogan. I did my best, to be fair. I just wanted to cure the
Why do you like the
genophage.
Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My
But then
people
Rex fixed
tried
it
to
all.
uplift them.
So eat my
But
dick.
the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Fuck you.
It
Nexus
sounds like the
troubles.
Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
We know. Alright,
We came
mysteries
across
on
alien
Habitat 7.
technology on Habitat 7. It seemed to affect the weather. Your people know anything about that?
There have been reports. Failed scouting missions have mentioned advanced structures of unknown design. Whatever they are, they defy explanation. But with our resources stretched so tight, no one has had a chance to study them. And what if the answer was bad for morale? Suppose these things turn people into food. All we know is the Kett are interested in them. I'd rather not stir things up.
What more can you tell
I
me?
just realised we haven't been...
We are
yeah,
the bravest
but I
souls
never got a
each
chance
species
to
has
ask
to
about
offer.
motivations for coming. So,
Why
Blanche,
do you
shut the
think
fuck up, buddy.
There are thousands of reasons.
Oh, God, now
One
I'm
for
skipping
every
things I don't wanna-
colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
And Initiative Origins.
What do you know about the early days of the Initiative?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Well, you say that. It wasn't necessarily a good idea doing this just yet, now was it? Other questions. Back to
Sounds like
Nexus
the
trouble,
Nexus is
because there were still quite a
Even the
few
founder
things we
of
could
the
talk
initiative,
about in that
Gian
area, I
Garson,
believe, like the
dead.
Scourge
Kandros
disaster.
mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Why would I ask, where are the Krogan?
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater
Fuck
say in
you.
political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Fine, fucking
Who
Sloane
is this
Kelly.
Sloane
then.
Kelly?
Well, I hate this guy. He's
She
a
was
dick.
head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising
He's
at
worse
first,
than,
but
the woman.
eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided
Addison.
sympathy for the plight of the common citizen. Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
You're very utilitarian, aren't you? And even then, not very good at it. Alright, planet
What do I need to
viability. Tell me
consider
more
in
about
making
it.
a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the Kett or other
Okay,
terrorists
so
lurking
just
in
fucking
Helios,
genocide.
colonists
Sounds
being murdered
good.
on site can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What
can
does
you tell
that
me
mean?
about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Thank you very much, you strange
Any more
man. Missing
information you can
arcs.
give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any
Surely we
clues,
would have seen them
please
there, though.
investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the Initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there
Additional
any other
arcs.
arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're
Holy
also
shit,
bringing
yeah, we got
along
them their
Drell,
fucking homeworld
Hanar,
back.
and other species as
Yay!
well. Managing all of their
Oh, that's so
biological
good.
needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Love
Any
me
more
some
information
Drow.
you
Right,
can give me
fuck
on the
you, and
missing
also
arcs?
you're kind of cool, but I didn't
Should
mean
you
to press
find any
that.
clues, please
No,
investigate.
no, I meant
Without
to
the
say
other
go
arcs,
go
the
away now.
promise of the
Goodbye,
Initiative.
friend. We're done.
Of course, as you
Go-
pointed
go-
out,
go- Okay.
we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Well, Tan, I don't like you, but I don't hate you. You're fucking annoying, but I mean, I guess we'll leave it at that. It's probably kind of racist to just be scanning a Solarian like that, isn't it? Why am I not tracking a particular thing right now? Big good Sam on the Hyperion. We don't want to go back yet. No! That's priority. I don't want priority. I'm doing things. Missing arcs. Ooh. Additional tasks. We're gonna be here on the Nexus, I imagine, an absolute shit ton, I believe is the technical term. So, oh, Raj Patil! Jesus,
Hey,
buddy.
you okay?
What's going on with you?
Fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You
Is
know what
it
they say.
paranoia?
It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's
this
doing
has to
has
stop.
to stop before
Clearly.
someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a BI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot
Well,
went
I'm
down
new
for
here.
that
You can
dude
trust
docked.
me.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Yes, most important man in the world. Ignore your really cool mission and help me stop getting fucking buzzed.
Sure thing.
Okay, yeah, sure,
What can
I'll
I
do
do?
that.
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
I mean, sure. I can do that. We got an awful lot of things to do anyway. I mean, I might as well get them done. We've been up here, but dude, there happened to... Where am I? Where am I? Am I not on the map right now? Ah, there we go. What might you be? Operations, Addison's office. Well, there's nothing useful down here, that's for sure. We just gotta look around for these generators while I'm here, but I want to speak to Kesh and Kandros first. All scientists too, huh? Information war. It's been a while since we've had one of these. Let's see what's going on.
The Initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your
sort of just insulting that we're playing this right now, isn't it?
Together. Look around at your achievements.
Because that so happened.
If you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office
Into your
is located
grave.
at workspace not allocated. Please select a topic.
Aww.
Integration
Nexus
from the
stuff.
Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. For initiative
Staff
strategy
directory.
and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or
Ooh,
Apex deployment,
Superintendent.
please see Tyran Kandros. You
All
are
right, my employee
Ryder,
data.
Salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing
I
needs,
see.
you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful
Aw.
colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
To be fair, our entire fucking job is basically a vacation, except we have to shoot a few people sometimes.
The
Selection
process saw
process.
the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
And a
Viable
viability
planets capable of
status.
supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk.
Well, I guess that's all we can work out from you. It's weird having all these very, like, happy, upbeat, new world fucking, like, information walls when everything is terrible. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna get the hell out of here now. Let's, keep wandering on around. Pretty sure the scientists are over here, right? Unless that's something totally different. Ah! What's going on with you? Who are you trying to kill? And she's just scanning him too? Is he just like... Is this the equivalent of like rats in the sewers back home? He's just the pest of the fucking station. Just wandering around with his gun up. What the hell are you? Alright, well let's make our way in here because I think this is Kesh, am I right? Kesh's office. Hell yeah, I'm right. I'm always right. I'm a genius. Let's steal from her immediately. Thanks for the sniper rifle. What were you doing with this? But the sniping is definitely where I like to be in, definitely in Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, whatever. So we will absolutely be equipping you, my friend. If I knew how. Why do I not know how to use fucking weapon mods? I guess we're not fighting right now, but still. Same shit, different day. For posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up, the Nexus is a 4-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates, and his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. It's already polarizing Addison. She's taking the cue to circle the wagons. I think I can talk to Kandros about this, and at least try to get the two of us more coordinated. Or maybe not. Seriously, I hate this kind of drama.
Yes, I know the
Cash.
Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all.
You're weirdly smart for a Krogan.
There you are. Hope the others
Rare
haven't
we
been
meet
giving you a hard
Krogan
time.
scientists.
There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion
whatever
hooked
you
up
are.
and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Ooh. Just immediately talk about the genophage. That sounds like a great conversation starter with the fucking Krogan. I was about to make a horrible comparison. I can't
When
say
we
that.
left the Milky
Right,
Way,
hello.
the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility
I
virus
cured it.
they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
What about
I
the
cured
Krogan
it.
here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to
I'm
get
so
here,
upset.
Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
No, I'm really, really annoyed about that. I cured the genophage in Mass Effect 3, and Andromeda's like, we don't care, because we didn't import your save, and there's no way to import your save. What the fuck? I cured the genophage, it should...
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them, either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past.
Oh yeah, I always forget about
Plenty
that.
of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about
Solarians
new
also
beginnings.
cured it, so
My
shush.
people need that more than most.
Okay, I'm annoyed about that. Hopefully it doesn't... Are they just gonna skirt around all choices in Mass Effect 3 and 2 and 1? Are they just never gonna come up? I guess that's why they said it years and years and years and years and years and centuries in the damn future. But come on. Just to... It would take a little checklist at the start of the game and maybe a couple voice lines changed around. Because... No, I'm pissed off, man. I was quite I'm still enjoying it. I'm liking this so far, but they know how much people invest into the Mass Effect original trilogy. To just be like, no, not even going to ask about your decisions, not going to allow you to import. I understand not allowing you to import. The games came out like 5 years apart from each other. Mass Effect 3, I believe, was 2011, 2012. Andromeda was 2017. I mean, I get it. It's even a different console. You can't really import your save, but just give us a little fucking checklist. It doesn't have to be that connected, but you can't just ignore all the choices. It's dumb.
What sort of problems
Nexus
have you seen on
problems.
the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the Initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Let's start about Jen Garson. I want to know more about
What
her
happened
as a
to Gene
leader.
Garson?
Killed in the Scourge
We know-
disaster.
He can't even
Her and
say
a
it
bunch of
right.
the other leaders. Tan might know more.
Well, yeah, we
I
already
thought
did
the
learn that.
Hyperion
So
had
more
a
about
bad
Nexus
when we
problems.
arrived.
I want to know more about her when she
Anything
was
else?
alive, though. That's my
The
thing.
outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
And, okay, well, I guess there's that. Krogan whereabouts. I do want to know more about the Krogan, especially since they seem to be
I
taken back
noticed
to
there aren't a
you.
lot of Krogan around.
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
A deal?
Did the deal go
What
through?
happened?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Why are you still here? It's kind of an obvious question, buddy. Don't think there's a way
What's your plan,
home.
Cole? Why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Okay. Well, I guess I want to know more about your job, because it seemed like you're superintendent, so I guess that's police, right? Potentially detectiving. But that seems strange considering I thought the Turian dude, forget his name, I thought he was like law enforcement. Maybe he's military, she's police, who knows? I guess we're about to find out.
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station
Wow.
functional, or as functional as possible.
Architect!
Considering.
Nothing more for
Okay,
now.
so superintendent in the UK means something very different then. Like, that is a detective kind of job. Good to meet you though, Kesh. I like you. You're my favorite of the Nexus staff members that we've met so far. I'm still looking around for those fucking things that the electronic dude wants us to find, but... Huh. Place way bigger than we thought, huh? Is this one of the things that keeps exploding? I have no idea. I guess we will still deal with that before we leave, though. Arms merchant.
I got you covered.
Yes, sell me your arms, friend. You never know when you're gonna lose an
It'd be a
arm.
lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Oh, you poor guy. What's with these...
You got it.
Nah, sure thing.
Shop till you drop. Here I come. That's fine. Hey, wait. Please don't drop anything you bought from me, okay? Tam would have my head if anything happened to you on my account.
Oh, yep, we have 100 credits. I can't afford shit. You're looking... There's some... Oh, did you see him just step up to me there? Jesus, what was that? There's something off just about colorations? I don't know if it's a transition from,
This is a nightmare.
last gen to this gen type thing. It just seems a little bit off. Kandros, that's his name. Let's check his datapad. Lieutenant, based on status report 16C, it seems we're no closer to gaining a foothold in any sector. Without decent recon and greater intel on this enemy, I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risks involved and continued loss of resources and lives makes it so hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations again. Kandros. Well, let's talk to you, shall we, Marietta?
Right.
I love the way female Turians look.
What's wrong?
Oh my.
Except not her for some reason. Remember
So
Nyrene?
it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
We can't be...
Exile,
been
huh?
bad?
Guess it wasn't for having a hand in the cookie jar.
They say it's
Dude!
murder. They're calling
being
him
a
the
dick!
first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Of course. We can't leave her hanging, Jesus.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please.
Jailer.
Nilken I love him.
Amazing. I guess that's what a new civilization would have to resort to. Strike team missions.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
That's
And
the
I
console
will.
for our strike teams.
What's strike team?
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
You're trusting him to
Deploy your
me?
people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Oh good, then I'll just throw them in the middle of fucking enemy lines then. That'll be perfectly fine. I'll send one dude out to their entire fucking colony. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. Although I guess I will have a look. Apex mission. Oh, multiplayer. What? I don't want to fucking do multiplayer. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I get it. Ah, there we go. So I can equip my team, huh? I guess you can have some adrenaline shots. Mission funds. Well, we only have 40 of those, so I guess not. Is this really just for multiplayer? I could not give less of a fuck about multiplayer. Does this seem in any way safe? What's your chance of success on this one? Oh, would you like to play this Apex? I don't want to do any of this. Start mission, I guess. 70%? Nah, that'll be fine. Well, that was interesting. I guess maybe I'll take a look at that. Depends what we get from it.
That look.
Doesn't seem necessary either way.
Here, did they?
Something like that?
Maybe a little bit.
To it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Aww.
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I like the way your eyes look, but you're a lovely guy. Turian welfare, what's going on?
Okay?
So.
Seems like there's quite a few of them.
In a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. It's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
I'm sure.
You
What's
talk
your
like you were
role,
part of the
totally,
leadership.
overall?
How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Kett found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Some of these are really vague. What
brought you out
this
into
one
Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering,
Cousin Irene! Oh my god!
Adventure. Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy.
That's really cool. Nyreen is the female Turian that is, Arya T'Loak's love interest in the Omega DLC, and just in general. Led the Talons? Is that the name of her gang? Oh, it's been so long. That's so... Oh, I'm glad they brought her up. That's really cool. Militia's uses.
I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. But that isn't news to you,
Sounds good
right?
to me, buddy. It sure isn't. I want to talk to you more. You're the only one who doesn't have, like, branching dialogue.
The Kett.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Kett don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Probably for the best.
Duty calls.
See you later, Kandros. You're my favorite guy. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, it seemed like I could interact with that. This isn't something I can scan, is it? No? Damn, it's just nowhere around here, is it? Operations. This important in any way? Oh, it's Liam! Hey, buddy, how you doing? You already making friends, huh?
This place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Kett are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
Let's not write him off. There's no reason to yet.
If If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently,
That's
we're
very
big
true.
help for everyone.
They wanted to
Not
try
the
again
Hyperion
somewhere else, I
showing.
guess.
Just us. I'm with you. It's just a lot.
I'm kind of freaked out too, buddy.
Description. We have to find a world, then save it.
Glad it's not just me feeling it. But it's not just you either. We're a team, right? It's what they need us to be.
You got it, buddy. Just stop being annoying in combat
I feel
situations.
less bad about missing a year of this. Everyone's beaten down. Nothing to do but watch the reserve shrink.
And now all eyes are on us.
All I know is, we have to fix it.
I guess so. Well, that seems to be all the...
Hand off there. Too small for lizards.
Excuse me?
You'd be surprised. There's also providing this.
Are you okay, buddy? I think I found...
Nobody's making creeper in it.
Why can't I scan you? You look fucking possessed, buddy. Okay, so they're just talking about security. Ah, that's what he went off to do, doesn't it? I remember now. Well, he seems extremely disappointed with what he found, and I can't exactly blame him. So that's the arms area. There's more operations. Security footage. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's quite a bit to read, but I'm down to do it if you guys are. So, to Tyrion Kandros from Jaramtan, blah, 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 blah. Kandros, as you're aware, there was a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and a theft in the armory. So this was quite recent by the looks of things, if the emails are still here. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, former security director Sloane Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. There have been perfunctory attempts to catalogue and address the damages caused by Sloane's people during the uprising. Supplies stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature. But I was hoping the militia could step in and draw up an official report. It's imperative that we know what we are working with if we're going to survive. Director Tan. Director Tan, I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. That said, it was my understanding that the Exiles were more Calix's people than Sloane's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? Kandros. Calix Corvanis may have started it, but Sloane made her allegiances clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Director Tan. And then, Sloane Kelly's not who I thought she was. That won't be a problem. Kandros. Good. Then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloane and the Exiles might have gone. When do we get our colonial efforts up? When we do get our colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises, Director Tan. And report Exiles. Forwarding report from Recon Team 232. Trails code. Found what looks like abandoned camps in the Pfeiffer system, but none with living inhabitants. Only graveyards. Conspirator Arida? Why do I know that name? We're among the dead, but not Sloane Kelly. Arida. Arida is... I don't know. I could have sworn Arida was someone we knew from Mass Effect 1, 2, something. I recognize the name so intensely, but whatever. Let's take whatever we got here. Ooh, an N7 Hurricane. That's a shotgun, isn't it? I believe so. Can't wait until I learn how to put weapon mods on. We definitely need them. He's a professor. That's great.
I reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable.
Well, Professor Eric, huh?
You must be the Pathfinder.
Let's talk.
Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
That's the fucking
Professor
Solarian
Hewitt.
voice I've
My
missed.
colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What are your
What
specialities?
do you study?
Eric's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Okay, maybe not. Your voice is also annoying. We just leveled up, though.
Pathfinder,
So it's skill up
those
instead of level up, which is
bioscans are
weird.
superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Yeah, of course.
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Absolutely, let's do it. Comparatively alien, access the terminal. Well, I can do that. Which terminal? This one right here, huh? You just gotta let me access all your damn data. It says activate. I guess I can. Did I break the console? Why has it started sparking? I didn't do that. Hey, Aradana.
We've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Have hope.
Don't give up
So that's
hope.
gonna get us through this.
When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know. The beauty
All
of
right,
the
go. I
cosmos
can continue
unfolds
talking
in
to you
your
by the looks of
planet
things.
scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Do you have
How can I
something
help?
in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of
Ooh,
young
cool.
minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve
Oh
it,
god,
and I
again?
will
I'm gonna
share
break
my
it even
educational
more.
budget with you, and my thanks.
Oh yeah, so we're just gonna take away from the fucking educational budget because we're a dick. Okay, sure. Yes, I will activate that as well. Blah, 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 blah. Scan planets across Helios. Oh, every planet? Jesus! I just want to talk to Lucan now. He seems pretty cool.
Hi, Pathfinder.
Hey, buddy.
Want to hit some rocks for science?
No, of course, try and
Absolutely.
stop me.
What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Pretty damn good, buddy. Let's do it. Can I talk to you more? Hitting rocks for science is the name of that. Of course it is. And perfect. Scan minerals. Well, that will obviously not be my main priority here. I'll just do that whenever I accidentally do it. Helios assignments. Nexus. Station sabotage. Ah! Yes, that is what I want to be tracking. We want to deal with this before we get off the Nexus. Hope you guys don't mind. I just like doing that shit. Did I really miss one of them? How did I miss that? Look at it! It's a disaster explosion site. Okay. I wonder what kind of information we're going to be able to, like, garner from here. Surely not all that much, right?
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Oh, is this back on my ship? I want to go back to my ship. Habitation deck. I do have, I want to talk to Cora.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Surprised you're less pissed at me. I mean, I'm surprised you're not pissed at me. I sort of took your, you know, position. Which one was Addison? Yeah, I think we'd be joking with her.
All politicians look the same to me.
Same here. Next time we'll ask for a seating chart. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
It's a good idea. Thanks, Go. We talk more? No. Alright. Habitation deck, Cryo Bay. Where are we now? Well, okay. Remind me, basically... Yeah, remind me on the other side of the screen. I'm sure that's possible. Remind me to head over there before we leave back to the Ark. So we've got quite... I mean, I don't know. I want to explore Nexus. It seems like a really interesting place. Well, fucking hell, didn't mean to do that. Seems like a real interesting place.
Saboteur used.
Ah! Stop pressing things. Sorry, Tan, I didn't mean to do that. Scan and trace the wiring, huh? And how might I do that? That wasn't very hard at all, was it? I thought they were going to try and make that just a little bit difficult. It's this one right here. Wait, it's not? See, now I'm really confused. What's going on? Is it up here? Is it Addison? Is Addison just an utter fucking bitch?
Scanning power.
Seems like maybe.
This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
So, what exactly does that mean? Where do you want me to go now? Am I just talking to Raj? I guess I'm talking to Raj. Or not. Why are we not filling him in on all this weird shit? I don't really know what we're doing from here. But this is where it wants me to be. Well, let's scan this one. Is this also sabotage? What do you want? The hell do you want from me, game? Is this the prison? Sergeant Acker. Who are you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milk Gun, you're
You may have.
In the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Why have you got a redneck accent as a Turian? Wife says you're innocent.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Arguments happen.
Getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Kett, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I'm so sorry, that's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son.
That was the least compassionate.
I admired that about him.
Oh, that was awful.
I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder.
Yes, because I'm a lawyer. I've been asleep for 600 years.
Maybe there's still hope.
Yeah, I mean, you do seem innocent. We might as well do it while we're here. Where the fuck is Kandros gone? Isn't it you? Oh, Kandros. Yeah, not the fucking sergeant. Alright, well, we can do this while we're here, because I can't really work out where the other fucking thing's taken me. It wants me here, but why? Oh, now it wants me to do a thing. But what thing does it want me to do? I mean, I've scanned before. Is it taking me up? Oh, I assumed it was taking me, like, downwards, but there is something here. In Kesh's office? No.
Pathfinder.
Here. Okay.
From Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Sara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs.
Sounds like an Asari.
Worked on these panels. as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
The main deck, would that be this right here? It sure would, you're Raj. Which makes... Oh no, I'm too high up. What? Am I? Hyperion main deck... Well, surely this is the main deck, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. But there doesn't seem to be anyone working on a thing around here. So whereabouts are you? Let me check the map. God damn it. I don't want to have to use the map. I want it to be smart. It can't be that many fucking consoles, right? Right in the middle of the fucking... You? Or you? I guess maybe we're just meant to look around. I mean, it could be you, I guess. Have I got to look at every single fucking one of these things? Alright, well, we're going to talk to Kandros first, then.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Milken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you don't trust him.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros.
Oh, I thought you were smarter, Kandros.
Pathfinder.
Now, what console are you talking about? This right here? Let's have a listen.
Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Why was the... Some of the voice acting is kinda disastrous as well. Like, the vast majority of voice acting in the original trilogy is impeccable, so I guess it's hard to fucking compare, but that was pretty poor, right? Key witness in operations. Well, we can do that, but where the hell is the damn saboteur? Unless we're not on the main deck? I mean... Now we are in operations, I see. Tram station, Colonial Affairs, Pathfinder headquarters. We're not on the main deck. That would make sense. Well, our operations is where we need to be. And operations is one of these things, right? Is it you? You seem vaguely important with your head in your hands then, no? Ah, okay, well I'm confused. Security footage? Yeah, we've used that. That wasn't very important. I can't find anyone. I'll see you guys soon.